Hello there.
I'm Robert.
And I'm Vanessa.
And we are late to the party, and it's another episode of She-Hulk. Tatiana Maslany already shining in the first episode, and I can't wait to see where her personality goes and who she goes up against for the rest of the season.
Yeah, they started off with a bang by giving us, how she became She-Hulk. I thought it was funny that it was like, oh, she just gets, some of Bruce's blood, and then all of a sudden she's She-Hulk. I'm like, oh, that fast? Okay, sure.
Yeah.
And then just keep the ball rolling, because I feel like that isn't an origin story per se. It is, but it isn't. It's just now we're going to continue on with her character to see what she does with this now new thing that she has.
The abilities, for sure, came quickly. And now she's on Bruce's level. Almost. I mean, he did send a boulder out into the, upper atmosphere.
Right.
But seeing where she is now, she's got a head start compared to what Bruce had to go through, which is nice because we're up and running and now we can get into the story. And yeah, it's going to be about all the other characters, and we know from the trailers we're going to get a slew of them. But then again, there are plenty, I'm sure, that we have no clue are going to show up, and we can't wait to check them out. But if you want to check out our full episode watch-alongs for She-Hulk, they are available on our Patreon.
And if you've not subscribed, click the subscribe button and the notification bell so you know when we're dropping these, as well as click that thumbs up button. Those help a lot.
It definitely does, but let's get into episode 2 of She-Hulk now.
Where superpowered influencer Titania caused panic while fleeing traffic court.
Fleeing traffic court? Okay.
Deputy District Attorney Jennifer Walters.
Hitting the airwaves.
Like a chick Hulk. A She-Hulk? Exactly.
Okay.
Lady Hulk, Girl Hulk, She-Hulk. Come on, just give them what they want.
Hulkette. It's not a parlor trick.
Hulkacita. Another.
So, seriously, how did you get these powers?
I really don't feel like talking about it.
None of your beeswax.
There's a hot chick over there. I'm gonna go talk to it.
Talk to it?
Vigilante, that is for billionaires and narcissists and adult orphans for some reason.
But you could be an Avenger.
Or all of the above.
West Coast Avenger.
Are they even paid?
It's a good question. I mean, they did bring that up sort of in Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
It's true.
Go back to Jen. Jen, this is a serious conversation.
This is serious. Talk to her. You intimidated? Is she drunk now?
GLKNH argued that the jury was then biased in your favor.
Well, what was I supposed to do? Like, let them get hit in the face with a desk?
It unraveled our case.
It's true.
I'm sorry, Jen. I have to let you go.
Because of that?
Liability for the DA's office.
Wait, you're firing me?
That's what that means. Formerly attorney at law. There you go.
Attorney for hire.
Got the heroes for hire, attorneys for hire.
We can't hire a lawyer who's such a big distraction in court.
Aww.
We're not prepared to offer you the position at this time.
She's a good
She
damn
saved their
lawyer, probably. Just give her a chance.
No.
What? Fired
Did you
again?
meet the fam?
No.
Sorry.
Family dinner right after I get fired.
No.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
Is that
Is
Mark?
that-
That's Mark Lynn Baker from Perfect Strangers.
Is it?
Jen, you don't have to worry about
Okay, I was like, wait a minute, is he?
Oh shit, it's Cousin Larry. I love this show even more now.
Don't fire him.
Chad,
So to bring it up.
I said don't bring it up.
Because I was like, that voice sounds so familiar.
Yeah. Oh my lord.
So I got promoted to manager over at the Best Buy.
In there.
All right, Chad.
That's where we met.
That Hawkeye guy. What happens to those arrows of his? I mean, does he go around and collect them when he's done?
He just makes new ones. I'm sure he collects some of them.
He's littering.
Let's get this hair more like She-Hulk's.
There you go.
So back to Hawkeye.
Everyone's got an opinion about everything.
Right. You're like, oh gosh.
That was just an excuse to check in with you.
Yeah.
How you doing, kiddo?
Oh.
I hate that it got revealed in this way, like in front of the whole world. Maybe I should have just let those people get smushed by that desk.
Sweetheart, sweetheart, sweetheart,
Oh,
it's gonna
no.
be okay. This isn't even the first time we've had to deal with a Hulk in the family.
True.
And you didn't
We're used to it.
destroy a city.
Damn, that's true.
Shots fired.
Yeah.
Thing that you were dreading happened, but look, you're still standing. And now you get to keep moving on.
I love that it's Mark Lindbaker. Coulson Laddie.
But of course, don't be ridiculous.
I know, we need to get Bronson Pinchot on here. Get a little Bowky in Marvel.
Yeah.
May I buy you a drink?
Sure, I guess.
The good stuff.
I'd like to offer you a job. Miss Walters, you laid out a winning case against us. Before I had it declared a mistrial, of course.
I mean, I get it. Lawyers will be lawyers, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Take some time.
I accept.
She needs it.
Yeah.
If I can hire my own paralegal, non-negotiable.
I truly do not care who your paralegal is.
Yes.
Looking out for friends.
Okay. Yeah. Pedro.
You didn't pay.
Jen Walters is back, baby.
I was supposed to buy you a drink.
Does she have to wear like stretchy outfits now?
That means I'll expect you to be at work and in court as the She-Hulk.
Keep up the image.
Is that a deal breaker?
Right now.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
This way, please.
Just using her as a sideshow.
Okay, this sucks. I am totally qualified, but now everyone around here is always going to think this
Got
is
a
the
bunch
only
of
reason
comic
I got
books
the
on the
job.
wall in
So
there.
unfair.
I like how the symbol for GLKH is the same as the She-Hulk symbol
Yeah.
that they had for a while, actually, with the buildings in the background.
I just found out the only reason they hired me is because they wanted a Hulk lawyer in the Superhuman
They
look.
want a good lawyer that happens to be a Hulk.
Big ass windows.
Corner
Yes,
office.
A fully stocked mini fridge.
I made you guys a welcome basket.
That's nice.
A map to the best bathroom for pooping.
Thank you.
You know what? Sometimes you
It's
need
true.
it.
Oh,
Tell Bob
thank you.
Thompson that he's going to Minneapolis because he hates the cold. I mean, just tell him that.
Kind of a dick move.
Your first case is the parole of Emil Blonsky.
Oh, shit.
Parole, huh?
I am very familiar with Mr. Blonsky,
Yes.
sir.
They want her to do their dirty work?
I have a serious conflict of interest.
It's
This
true.
man tried to
time.
kill my cousin, Bruce.
Yeah, that's quite all right. Mr.
They don't care.
No.
has signed a conflict waiver. If you don't take the case, then you don't have a job here.
Fuck you, man.
At the very least, you should meet with the client before you decide.
I mean, that's true, though. Just talk to him. You never know.
True, but it's
Oof.
like, yeah, you don't have a job. We only want you for this reason.
That is maximum security for sure.
Wow. DODC.
Damage control.
Like that.
Okay.
I would be a little hesitant there,
Yeah.
too.
Scared of getting cut in half.
Do not step past the yellow line. Do you accept these conditions?
Yes.
We'll walk in on
Wong
Wong bringing him back from his fight.
You gonna serve me up with some fava beans and a nice Chianti?
Yeah.
This is a prison.
Very Silence of the
Clarice,
Lambs.
yeah.
Or Loaded Weapon 1 with F. Murray Abraham. Who is Conchu.
Yeah.
Tim Roth.
Yep.
Back again.
And a glass case of emotions.
Jennifer Waters. First off, namaste.
Oh my
Cross the
god,
yellow
you
line.
crossed the line. Be like in Night in the Museum.
Oh, yeah.
You crossed it.
Also spiritually.
He had
Does
to
that
reach
mean
an inner
that you
peace.
can't turn into the abomination anymore, or you won't?
No, it means that I choose not to. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, shall we?
I don't trust him.
Your cousin. You know, I tried to kill him.
Sure did.
So let's get that out of the way. It wasn't personal or anything.
It was a job.
I was under direct orders from your
That is
government.
Russ.
But then you went destructive rampage in Harlem. That wasn't sanctioned by the
He
government.
overdosed.
Yeah, because they pumped me full of that super soldier serum.
Well.
I was a highly decorated soldier.
Oh, shit.
I thought I was the good guy.
Bullshit, though,
I
dude.
thought
You knew
I
what
was
you were
gonna
doing.
be Captain Bloody America. Something. Your cousin is held up as some kind of hero, and I'm locked up in here.
It's a sob story, and it works.
Parole board's gonna need to know that you feel remorse for your actions to even consider release.
He's working on it.
Yep.
various haikus that I've written.
Oh boy.
To each of my victims, expressing the sorrow. Think you can help?
Yeah, I'll think about it.
What are you gonna do?
I think he's a BSer.
Are you gonna reach out to Bruce? See what he thinks? Yep. Fuzzball.
Hey Jen, what's up?
I have to take on Emil Blonsky as a client. And you're always saying that,
Let him talk.
everybody deserves a second chance. Well, sure, isn't rehabilitation something that we should strive for as a society?
That's what you'd
But
hope
none
for.
of that matters.
All right, Jen, you need to stop.
I'm calling you to tell you I'm taking the job.
Actually, Blonsky wrote me a really nice letter a while back.
Aww.
A really heartfelt haiku. So it's got everything about it. That fight was so many years ago, I'm a completely different person now. Literally.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, Edward Norton.
He changed his whole look.
Everything.
What'd they end up naming you anyway?
She-Hulk? Don't.
That's got a nice ring to it.
You coming to LA anytime soon?
I got some things I gotta take care of.
Like what?
Where are
Where are
you?
you? Oh!
He's going back.
He's gotta go back to Sakar.
Phone call over, I guess. I'd like to accept your offer.
You might want to take a look at the news right now.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Showing the Abomination
Oh,
participating in
no.
what appears to be an underground
Oh,
fight club
yeah, there we
after
go.
having
Okay.
somehow escaped from prison.
No.
That sucks.
No, he's back.
No, he didn't break out.
Now they're hitting those short episodes.
Yeah. I love that it's bringing that back around, though. That the fact, like, oh,
We have
that's what
questions.
happened. Right, yeah.
Because seeing Abomination and Shang-Chi definitely raised more questions.
Yeah. Don't poop here, but poop here. Good to know.
I don't trust him. He's just trying to get me to go to the other bathroom so he could use a good one.
It's like when you want to go to the bathroom at Disneyland, so you pick the ones in Toontown.
Which you can't anymore. It's closed.
For now.
For now. Better keep those.
But you
damn
know what you gotta
bathrooms.
do? You gotta, as soon as Toontown opens up again, be the first ones in there. You gotta christen that bathroom.
Drop it down, drop it down. Yeah, good. Yeah, good. Come on up. Come on. There
What do you
you
have
go.
much water
You're
for?
staying hydrated, Dad, but this seems a little excessive.
It is.
I got that. Do that. Yep, okay.
Beautiful.
So we're off and running with her going and representing Emil. That's I'm excited for that. I'm excited to see more of him. You know, the last time we saw him was all the way back in 2008. He was a different man back then.
Well, I mean, we saw Abomination in
Right.
Shang-Chi.
But I mean,
Tim
Tim
Roth,
Roth
exactly.
himself.
Yeah.
Being here now, he's come back, which I'm really excited. I'm glad that they're embracing the Hulk movie, even though, you know, they switched out Edward Norton for Mark Ruffalo, obviously.
Specifically the Incredible Hulk movie, because there
Right,
was a Hulk
right.
movie
Correct.
as well.
The Incredible Hulk movie that came out in 2008.
Exactly. You got to be specific. It's the internet. Otherwise, everybody gets angry in the comment section. But
Right.
you know what we mean. The Incredible Hulk movie. Edward Norton, Tim Roth. It was a hell of a time. The fact they brought back Thunderbolt Ross. And, of course, you're getting Tim Roth, too, coming in here. So that's what's cool is that those actors that played those characters in that movie carried forward. Now, granted, yeah, Tony Stark was at the end of Incredible Hulk as well. So the fact that they embraced it very early on and are continuing to embrace the Incredible Hulk in the line of canon, because it very much deserves to be there, even though the actor is completely different. Now, what the hell happened to Betty? Not really sure, but that kind of needs to be brought up at some point.
Yeah. And then, of course, you know, getting more of Bruce in this one, too, seeing him that he's on that ship. They're going back to Sakaar. Maybe we're doing, people are saying World War Hulk.
Sure.
I'm not very familiar with that. I know that Hulk has a son in the comics, so maybe they'll do that, too. There's a endless amount of possibilities that could happen there. I was super curious to see if they were going to touch base on the whole fact that Abomination was at that tournament, you know, fighting against Wong.
Yeah.
And they did show us that, which I'm like, okay, so they do realize that, yeah, Hugh's gone, but then he came back. So it's like, okay, did Wong do this without their knowledge then?
Sure, I mean...
And is that why he has to go and talk to Jennifer and be, hey, listen, this is what I did.
Right.
I've been doing this for a while with him. It just so happens that it got caught on camera this time.
He definitely has some explaining to do for sure. Wong does, in terms of what's going on with Abomination. But I do love that they are filling us in with that info. Then maybe we're going to get info as where did Shang-Chi end up going when Wong came and collected them at the end of Shang-Chi. So I would like to know what Wong has been doing with all these different super beings, you know? And I love that Jennifer Walters is going through and going to help some of them break out, even though I don't trust Abomination fully. But I do feel like, yes, he probably did have to center himself spiritually to clear his mind to be able to live together with the other being inside him that is Abomination, much like Hulk had to do with Banner. So, however, I do not trust him overall, because that shit isn't true, man.
We know
he wanted to take that extra shit. They told him not to. It wasn't a thing, but he kind of went his own way with a little help from Ross.
Right, and also the fact of, the things that we've heard about the super soldier serum, of how it enhances the worst or the best part of yourself. So obviously those are elements to it too. So definitely have to keep him at arm's length in these situations. But I think that what Jennifer Walters wants to do is really just kind of be the best lawyer that she can be. Yeah, she has to be the She-Hulk in this situation though too. But I feel like her being a lawyer is going to become first, because that's, that she went to school for. She's very proud of that.
Sure.
And so hopefully we get, which I'm excited for, to kind of see that side of Jennifer.
I don't trust the company she's working for now, because obviously that they're willing to just kind of throw aside any sort of ethical aspects to the case. They were ready for her to just represent him no matter what, and would fire her if she didn't do it. So,
I realized there was a scene in the trailer that had one of the judges, like the judge changed.
Sure.
So I'm curious when that's going to come into play.
Sure.
Did they set this up too with Tatiana coming in and
someone's behind it?
Yeah, I feel like something shady over here going on. Okay,
something bigger going on for sure.
Exactly. And then where is Daredevil going to come into play with all of this?
It's definitely going to be fun when he shows up. But I mean, he's been in the lawyer game and superhero game together for quite some time, at least in regards to the Netflix series. But we'll see where he's at in this world and what they want to include from that universe as well, being that it was supposed to be this universe, but they could change things up a little bit. But guys, what did you think of this episode of She-Hulk? Let us know in the comments below. You can also like and subscribe
and do the thing on our Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Discord,
all the social networking joints. You know where they are. Kick into the party, fuel the party, keep the party going on our Patreon. Make sure you check out our reaction to Harley Quinn. It is going down at the same time as She-Hulk. We film them together, we edit them separately, but you'll be getting that soon, so make sure you subscribe if you have not. But thank you so much, and as always,
now it's time to say goodbye.
This party is over.
Bye.
Bye.